offense.
Sefesho set to throw it in the air, and we are underway with Kyle tipping it back to Jessica Peterson. Away we go on the Saturday night in Orlando. 5th meeting all time between these teams. Iowa has won the other 4.
Iowa starting off in the player-to-player and forced the turnover.
Rashea Kyle trying to go over the top. Pass was deflected.
And Miami wants to be very physical on the defensive end.
Stremlow off the handoff from Hayden with a finger roll. A collision as the 2 post players go down. Kyle and Hayden slow to get back to the other end of the floor. That should help ease Stremlow in. She scores a bucket on the first possession.
She's ready for this moment. She showed that with the 12 points, 4 assists in the win over Baylor. She did start a year ago around this same time in the Thanksgiving tournament, so she's ready.
Hayden on the block against Kyle.
Miami trying to ice the on-ball screens, keeping the ball on the side of the floor.
Stolke with 10 on the shot clock, back to Taylor McCabe. Bierbach now with 5. Stremlow has to cut it loose from 3. Stolke taps the rebound to keep the possession alive. Terrific pass by McCabe, and Stolke with a finish. Gal Raviv, step back 3. She was terrific here on Thursday night. 22 points against Davidson, transferred from Quinnipiac. And wedges against the backboard.
Well, for Iowa, they average 14 offensive rebounds a game, and McCabe makes the most of that second chance opportunity. Tremendous court vision to find Stolke down low.
Stolke now just 4 points away from 1,200 in her career. As Christy mentioned, stepping into a new role, asked to be the primary scorer for the Hawkeyes this season.
I think it's key for Miami against this Iowa offense. They have got to disrupt the pattern, the flow, because when Iowa can play with pace in the half court, they're really tough to beat.
There's Jen Jensen, second season as the Iowa head coach, 26th season at Iowa, longtime assistant to Lisa Bluter. And she was an unbelievable player in high school and college. Talk about that as the night goes along.
Overload for Miami and great team defense against Rashea Kyle down low.
Renee Adams finds Amarachi Kimpson off the back iron with that 3, and Hayden pulls it down.
The unique thing with both of these teams is they're playing 2 posts. They can both face or both post up. Great footwork.
Hayden, quick first step on Kyle, and she lays it in.
I asked Trisha Culp about the low post defense. She said, we really don't want them to get it. We're going to try to crowd them. So far, not much success.
Kimpson, off balance, got it to go and 1. First bucket for Miami comes from Amarachi Kimpson, transfer from UNLV.
Well, Miami need a bucket. It is Kimpson off the bounds. Little change of pace, just elevates through the contact.
Kimpson's free throw pops in and out. Miami has been awful at the line. Kimpson with a steal and the bucket. She's got all 4 for the Canes.
How much offense can Miami create off of turnovers tonight will be a big key if they're going to get the upset.
Bierbach puts it on the deck. Bounce pass inside. Stolke a little too strong. Adams didn't get much help with that screen from Natalie Wetzel, freshman who's checked in for Miami. Good denial by Bierbach. That's Iowa's best perimeter defender guarding Raviv. A deflection, and Iowa turns Miami over. Stokey going to work on the freshman. Score it with a left. Iowa 4 of 6 so far from the field. Good start offensively for the Hawkeyes.
I think it's a great start for Iowa defensively as well. They're getting through screens, forcing Miami late shot clocks and the tough shots.
Hayden again keeping Kyle off the glass. Great to watch those two outstanding post players go head-to-head tonight. Candace Pettigrew is going to come in to give Kyle a break for Trisha Cullop. Pettigrew did not play Thursday night against Davidson. See Cullop in her second season with this Miami program. The 26th overall as a head coach, approaching 500 career wins.
All Trisha's done is win every place she's been. And I expect her to have a really uptick in the win column this season with this crew at Miami.
Brought in a recruiting class that was rated as the 10th best in the country. Indication of a bright future for Miami.
I think for this Miami team, they just need time together on the court. They need the reps together to learn one another's games, especially with a talent like Raviv.
Adams with Addie Deal giving her space, opts not to take the three. Quick first step. Timpson couldn't pay it off. Feuerbach up ahead. How about that pass? Layla Hayes, the recipient of a dime from Kylie Feuerbach. And Hayes is down at the other end of the floor. Now she's to her feet, but struggling to get down. Stokey the rebound, and the officials will stop play to give Hayes a chance to get to the sideline for Iowa. So Jan Jensen without her 6'5" freshman center. So Hayden back in after a short break as Iowa navigates the Miami pressure. Addie Deal open three off the back rim, pulled in by Pettigrew. Timpson wide open, had a toe on the line. Not able to hit what would have been a deep two. What a pass down the floor. Hayden fouled by Pettigrew.
Here's the scouting report if you're going to defend Iowa. If you're a post player, you better sprint in transition because Iowa's posts are going to rim run. This time, it's Hayden getting to the free throw line. Great outlet pass by Stokey. Head up. They find Hayden sprinting the floor.
How about that pass by Stremlo on a line?
Stremlo's making great decisions. And when I asked Jan Jensen about the loss of Chit Chat Wright, she said that Stremlo's going to start point guard. She said, but it really hurts our rotations because I can put Taylor Stremlo in at the 1, 2, or 3. And I said, well, who's going to fill that void? She said, oh, with
Deal out there right now for Iowa, number 7 in white. Victoria Blossigan for the first time for Miami.
We talked a lot about the post offense, but the post defense has been really good. The guards have to be on point and ready to deliver it when they catch it.
Raviv, the jumper for Miami. Behind the back, Stremlo to Hayden. Another dime from Iowa's sophomore point guard. Trisha Cullop trying to get a set called. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Raviv's one-handed pass deflected. Hayden stripped it away from Timpson.
Stremlo just playing with so much confidence. The ball pressure's not bothering her a bit.
Feuerbach short with the 3. Kyle taps the rebound.
Great box out by Wetzel. Kyle needs to get a touch, and this is what I was talking about earlier. She's had some low post opportunities. She's had the seal. The guards have just been late trying to get her the ball.
Raviv bounces it inside. Kyle around Hayden for the bucket.
Nice pass, nice finish. Iowa running this triangle offense.
Stremlow for Hayden. Tried to find Stolke. Pass was deflected. Timpson. Nobody down there to rebound from Miami. The deep two.
Yeah, not the shot Miami needed in that moment.
Vlasic takes it away from Feuerbach. Back-to-back Iowa turnovers. Vlasic, deep three. Rattles it home, Victoria Vlasic. Well, she loves shooting here in State Farm Arena. Had a great game in this event last year with South Florida. And she had a season-high 11 points with 3 threes here on Thursday night. Deal on the baseline. Raviv had it deflected, and she was the last to touch it. We stay with Iowa, 62 seconds to go, and each team making multiple changes.
A lot of players breathing hard because of the up and down nature of this game. One thing for Miami, when Kyle is on the floor for them, they need to get her touches. They need to take advantage of the minutes she's playing.
Taylor McCabe in for the first time for Iowa, along with Journey Houston, promising 5'11" freshman. Houston, the three off the side of the rim. That's their first three-point attempt of the year. Neal goes under the screen. Vlasic unable to make her pay. 2-second difference between game clock and shot clock. Final half minute of this first quarter. Stolke will take the free throw line jumper and an air ball.
You never want to shoot as a second option. I would have loved to see Stolke just catch and shoot immediately.
For Miami, a chance for the last shot of the quarter with 16.7 to go. Deal, hard contest. Vlasic with the drive and the finish. Nice finger roll by Victoria Vlasic. Emily Rodriguez does not get a shot away.